Yes, students, my name is Venkateshan, English teacher. Today I am going to teach you a poem that is The Wonderful Words, which is there in 9th standard textbook. The poem Wonderful Words is written by Mary O'Neill. So the poem Wonderful Words, it is written by Mary O'Neill. This poem tells us about the words that we use as well as the thoughts which we get in our mind. And it also tells that the words that we speak reflect our inner strength and one's own personality. See, what kind of words we are going to use, depending upon those words, our thoughts starts to emerge, and it also shows our strength as well as our personality. So this is a beautiful poem. Now I am going to read the poem. Listen to me carefully, children, and it is there for memorization. So now I am reading the poem. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game, and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed, for many of those loveliest things have never yet been said. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. So this is the poem, children. Now let us write the meanings for difficult words. I am going to write. Please make a note of all these words. So first one is shrivel. Shrivel means dry up. Dry up or waste away. Second one, groom means clean up or brush. Third one, swing means move to and fro. Marvelous means wonderful. Longing. Fifth one is longing. Longing means desire. Desire. Next, sixth one, holding means carry. Okay. So they are the some of the words for which I have given meaning. I repeat once again. So here, shrivel means dry up, groom means clean up, swing means move to and fro, marvelous means wonderful, longing means desire, holding means carry. Okay, children, now I'm going to explain the poem. Listen to me carefully. So, the poet Mary O'Neill is giving a beautiful message for us, for all the readers, to use good words and to use good thoughts. Never let a thought shrivel and dry. Mary O'Neill is asking us to never let a thought to be dry up, or we should not make it waste. See, whatever thought we get in our mind, we should never waste that thought, and we have to bring that thought, okay, or out of our mind through our words. For want of a way to say it. So any thought which comes to our mind, we have to bring that thought outside by using beautiful words. And she says that, for English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. So she is asking all of us, all the readers, to learn English language, because English language is a very easy language, and she is also telling us that English language is a wonderful game, and all of us can learn it easily, and all of us can play that game very easily. That means by learning English language, we can use wonderful words, good words, to bring the thoughts that are there in our mind outside. So therefore, the poet is asking us to learn English language. That means she is considering English as a game, and everyone can play that game very easily. All that you do is match the words. So what we have to do? The poet is asking us to match the words that are there in, to match the words for the thoughts that are there in our mind. See, children, whatever we speak, that should come from our mind, and that should be the thought of our mind. So therefore, when we want to bring a thought outside, so for that we need to match beautiful words. When we use beautiful words to bring the thought outside, definitely the thought, whichever that is there in our mind, will get complete sense. So therefore, always we have to match the words. For example, what I want to say is, think that there is an artist. So that artist will have a thought in his mind, and he want to bring that thought in the form of a picture. Okay, so try to understand what I am saying. Think that there is a artist, and that artist want to bring a thought in the form of a picture. So he writes a picture on a piece of paper. When he writes a picture on a piece of paper, he selects the colors to paint that picture, to design that picture. After filling that picture with the different colors, okay, then you can see that the picture will appear very beautifully. So that will be that is the exact thought of the artist, which was there in the mind of the artist. In the same way, if we have a thought, in order to bring the thought, okay, what we have to do, we need to use good words, wonderful words, better words, so that the thought can come out okay, clearly, and the thought has to reach others, okay, others or family members, the people. So the poet is asking us to use good words, match good words to the brightest thoughts in our hand. So where do we find thoughts? The thoughts are in our mind. The thoughts are in our mind. So all those thoughts, if we want to bring it out, we need to add good words. We need to use good words so that they come out clear and true. So why should we match the words? What is the purpose of using the words, good words? Why should we use wonderful words? For one particular reason. If you want to make your thought that is there in your mind clear, okay? If you want to make your thought clear to the people, definitely you need to use good words. So to clear your thought, okay, to make your thought clear that is there in your mind, you need to add good words. By using good words, you can tell people that this is your thought, this is your thought, okay? So therefore, you need to use good words and you should make it that thought as true by using good words. And handsomely groomed and fed, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. So again, one more question. Why? What is the necessity of using good thoughts? See, there are so many people who are waiting to listen so many good words. There are so many people who are waiting to listen such good words. So when we use such good words, what happens? People can understand the thought that is there in our mind. So there are so many people who are longing to listen such new words, good words, fresh words, meaningful words, marvelous words, wonderful words. So whatever words we use, that words should appeal the people. That means a thought has to appeal the people. When thought would appeal the people, definitely when we are going to use good words. So therefore, we need to use good words in order to express our thoughts. Until unless we use good words, we cannot express our thoughts in a better way. As I told you the example of the artist. So we see so many pictures, okay, with the different colors. Why that artist has used this color? Okay, for example, colors like red, yellow, blue, okay, orange. Why the artist is using such colors to that picture? Because he want to give beauty to that picture. He want to design that picture in his own manner that was there. That is his thought. So therefore, he using so many different colors. In the same way, we need to use different words for our thoughts, and those thoughts should be understood by the people. It should be very clear. To make our thoughts clear to someone, definitely we need to use good thoughts. For many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. So there are so many things which are not known to the people. So it is the responsibility of all of us to make such things to the people, and to make such things to the people, known to the people, we need to use good words. Until unless we never use good words, such a good thoughts would never come out. So therefore, the poet is asking all of us to match the words, to select the words, and to use all those words in order to bring our thoughts outside. Okay. Words are the food and dress of thought. So the poet is saying that words are just like a food and dress of thought. So to look smart, to look handsome, to look beautiful, always we wear a good quality of dresses, good clothes, and to keep our health fit, Okay, we take healthy food. In the same way, if you want to make your thought so strong, beautiful, definitely you need to use good words. So therefore, good words are just like food and dress to a thought. So if you want to make your thought to appear beautiful, colorful, marvelous, definitely you need to use good words. For example, children, one more thing I want to tell you. For example, if you want to prepare a good dish, good food. So in order to prepare that good food, you need to have the knowledge of preparing that food. Knowledge as well as skill. Along with that knowledge and skill, you need to know what kind of ingredients are essential for preparing such a nice dish. Not only what kind of ingredients you require to prepare that dish, along with that you need to know how much amount of ingredients are to be used to prepare such a beautiful, nice, tasty dish. In the same way, if you want to make your thought a tasty thought, a beautiful thought, that therefore what you have to do is you should use good words. And therefore the poet says that words are just like food and dress, so that your thought would look very beautiful. They give it its body and swing. So good words will give a shape to your thought, a structure to your thought. So therefore, while selecting words, we need to select fine words, good words, okay, meaningful words, because such words will give a shape, a structure to our thoughts. So therefore, the poet is asking us to use good words, because such good words will give definitely they will give a good shape, a good structure to our thoughts. And not only that, there are people who are waiting to listen such a beautiful words and fresh words and beautiful thoughts. Words are food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone is longing today to hear. So everyone in this world is longing. They are waiting to hear such beautiful words, and they are waiting to know about such a beautiful thoughts. So therefore, always we should make our thoughts fresh and meaningful, beautiful, by using fresh words, meaningful words, good words, marvelous words. So therefore, we need to use good words. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind our eyes. So where do we find thoughts? They are in the mind. They are in the mind. So that means our thoughts are just like in a prison. They are inside our brain. They are inside our mind. So what we have to do? We have to bring those thoughts out of our mind. So therefore the poet says that the thoughts that are there in our mind, nothing but the thoughts are just like in a prison. So the poet is considering our mind as prison, and we have to bring all those thoughts from our mind. But only words can free a thought. So the thought which is there in your mind, if you want to make that thought free, definitely what you have to do is you should you can free that thought by using good words. So speaking good words is very important to frame a thought. Okay, frame a thought. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. What is our mind doing? Our mind is holding such thoughts. We have kept our thoughts Just like that in our mind, we should make our mind to pour all those thoughts outside. So how can our mind pour all those thoughts outside? By using good words. When we use good words, okay, definitely we can pour all such good thoughts from our mind. And there are so many people who want to hear such good thoughts, who want to know about such good thoughts, who want to hear such beautiful words. So therefore, always we should use wonderful words, fantastic words. So by using such good words, we can enrich our language, we can enrich our language. Not only enriching our language, we can also enrich our knowledge. And by enriching our language, by enriching our knowledge, we can also enrich our thoughts. And all those thoughts which we are enriching, we can bring out and we can show it to the entire world that this is my thought, this is my idea, okay, by using such good words. So therefore, the poet Mary O'Neill is asking us to use wonderful words, good words. Always we have to try to use good words and wonderful words. So therefore, the poet is asking us to break the prison, okay? Prison here it is referred to mind. We have to open the mind and we have to bring all our thoughts outside by using good words. So, but only words can free a thought from its prison. Behind your eyes, maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. If such thoughts are coming out of our mind, it is a great surprise to all of us that we feel surprised, we feel amazed that we have such a beautiful thoughts. When we make entire world to know about our thoughts, definitely entire world will feel very happy that we have given such a beautiful thoughts to entire world. So in this way, the poet is asking us to use good thoughts. Students, finally, what the poet wants to say is, we should never leave good thoughts. All such good thoughts we have to bring out from our mind, and we have to show that all good thoughts are meant for good things. The poet wants to ask us to show good thoughts to the society. So therefore, in order to bring out good thoughts, what we have to do is, we have to develop using good words. Unless we use good words, it is not possible for us to bring all the thoughts that are there in our mind. So therefore, always we should try to bring good thoughts which are there in our mind. So sometimes what happens, whether it is a good thought or good words, they are just like a lamp which gives light to others. In the same way, good thoughts and good words always give good things to the society. So when we have good thoughts, definitely we show good expressions. So in order to show good thoughts, we need to use good words. So such good words will result in good thoughts, and those thoughts will result in good expressions, and such expressions will naturally help the people, help the people, because there are so many people who want to listen such good words, who want to see such good thoughts. So therefore, we need to use good words in order to bring the thoughts that are there in our mind. If we show good thoughts to society, definitely such thoughts will be accepted by society, and the people in the society, they also modify their life, and such people also use good thoughts for the sake of a society. So the thoughts that are there in our mind, they reflect our nature, our personality. So what kind of thoughts we are possessing, those thoughts definitely prove that what we are, or what are we. So therefore, in order to show that we are good, therefore we need to use good thoughts. So therefore, instead of using common words, instead of using normal words, let us use wonderful words, good words, better words, fantastic words, so that our thoughts may come out, and our thoughts may get a complete picture, our thoughts may get a complete structure, shape, and those thoughts can help the people to follow a good life. So therefore, it is very, very important for us to use such good thoughts. So I would read the poem one more time. You listen to me. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game, and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest of thoughts in your head, so that they come out clear and true, and handsomely groomed and fed. More, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Words are food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. So this is the poem, children. And here you can see one figure of speech. Words are food and dress of thought. So this line is related to a figure of speech known as a metaphor. So words are food and dress of thought. It is a metaphor. You can make it simile like this. Words are like the food and dress of thought, means it is a simile. In simile, what we do is we compare two things. But in metaphor, there won't be any comparison. We don't make any comparison in metaphor, whereas in simile, we need to compare two things. So therefore, here, words are the food and dress of thought. It is a figure of speech which is a metaphor, and if you want to make it simile, you can make it simile by writing like this. Words are like the food and dress of thought. It is a simile. Children, this poem is there for memorization, and therefore you need to learn this poem properly, thoroughly, and get good marks. Okay, this is all about the poem, The Wonderful Words, written by Mary O'Neill. So I am going to conclude the poem once again, asking you people also to use good words, because good words always bring good thoughts. So therefore, always we need to use good words only. Okay, children, this is all about the poem. Thanks a lot. Okay.